Recently it was brought to my attention that Space Harrier on the Sega Mega Drive Mini 2 has a deflicker mode. It's accessed by highlighting options, pushing left on the controller and start. But what does the deflicker mode do? Well, let's take a look at normal mode and deflicker mode 1 and 2 running side by side. So here we are with normal mode on the left and deflicker mode 1 on the right. Now what deflicker mode 1 does is kind of a hybrid solution. It still flickers the sprites on and off, but in some cases it does also remove some of the sprites to avoid extra flicker. Now it may be a little bit difficult to notice here at normal speed, but let's slow things down a little bit and see if you can tell the difference. So you can see clearly the deflicker mode, well maybe not so clearly, but you can see that the deflicker mode 1 has a little less flicker than the normal mode, but you'll also see that a lot of chunks are missing out of some of the sprites. And this is what it's doing. It's removing some of the sprites to alleviate some of the flicker. Not an ideal solution, but it kind of takes away some of the flicker. Now deflicker mode 2 is far more aggressive, but it works in a different way, and to be honest I think it looks better in some cases. Let's take a look. Okay, so playing at normal speed it's difficult to tell, so let's slow things down a little. So you can see there that there is less flicker on deflicker mode 2, but it is removing some sprites to reduce the flicker. It may be removing ground objects or some of the enemy ships. Take a look at these black balls when they come up to the screen. Still a little bit of flicker, but not as much. Things are much more easier to notice on the boss though. Take a look at this. So here we are in slow motion. Just watch how stable it is on deflicker mode 2. See, it's removing the sprites for the head and the other body parts, but it's not flickering. And in motion, I think this looks a lot nicer. So there you have it, that's how the deflicker mode 1 and 2 work on Space Harrier on the Mega Drive Mini 2. Which do you prefer, normal or deflicker mode 1 or 2?